Okay, this might be a weird question to start with, but who here likes bananas? Okay, so most people like bananas. They're one of the best fruits in my opinion. They're nutritious and they're healthy and they taste good. So when you're at the store shopping for bananas though, have you ever noticed that there's two different types? You'll see the plain old regular bananas, but then usually in a separate smaller section, there's bananas that have a purple band wrapped around them. This purple band is to symbolize that these are organic bananas. So the question then becomes, which should you buy, regular bananas or organic bananas? Surprisingly enough, the answer is almost always going to be just the regular kind. And this goes for not just bananas, but most fruits. Learning more about the difference between organic and regular or traditional foods is important, and it can even save you money on your grocery bill. That's why I'm here to talk about the differences between GMOs and organic foods, and why organic really isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Opting for genetically modified alternatives over organic foods is sensible, given the deceptive labeling practices associated with organic products, the significant price gap between the two, and the numerous advantages offered by GMOs. So first things first, what even are GMOs and what are organic foods? GMO stands for genetically modified organism, but when talking about fruits and vegetables, they're often referred to as GM crops, genetically modified crops. All this means is that their genetic code or their DNA has been altered using new genetic engineering technology. This allows scientists or farmers to transfer traits of one plant to another. So, what is organic? This becomes a little bit more unclear, as a lot of people don't really understand what the word itself means. Typically, organic foods are defined as those produced without the use of chemical fertilizers or pesticides or any other artificial agents, including gene editing. However, not all foods labeled as organic actually even fit that description. According to an article from the United States Department of Agriculture titled Understanding the USDA Organic Label, there are 4 distinct labeling categories for organic products, those being 100% organic, just organic, made with organic, and specific organic ingredients. Those all sound pretty similar, so what's the difference? The 100% organic category is really the only category that's truly and entirely organic. It has the most strict criteria because all of the ingredients have to be certified organic and the certifying agent must be present on the label. The plain organic label is a little bit less strict. It requires that at least 95% of the ingredients are certified organic. The other 5% can come from a list of approved non-organic substances. And it must also include the certifying agent. Next, you have the made with organic category. And this is where the labels start to become a little misleading because only 70% of the ingredients have to be certified organic, and you don't even have to display the certifying agent. Next, we have the specific organic ingredients, which is the most deceptive of all 4 categories because it can include anything with less than 70% organic ingredients, so long as at least one of the ingredients is organic. So that could really be almost anything. With all these different labels, consumers are often unsure about what each actually means. This is done on purpose. This is a deceptive marketing tactic that capitalizes off the growing importance of health held by consumers, which results in shoppers buying products thought to be completely organic when, in reality, only a fraction of the ingredients fit that criteria. Not only are many of these products not quite as organic as consumers think, but they're also priced considerably higher than regular foods. The significant price gap between regular and organic foods is one of the biggest reasons to avoid buying organic products, as it's simply a waste of money. Price gaps can vary, but organic foods will always be more expensive than traditional alternatives. In my own experience, I've seen certain products like organic eggs that are often almost twice as expensive as regular eggs. Retailers can get away with setting these prices so high due to consumer fears surrounding genetically modified products. As highlighted in a publication from Taylor and Francis Online, the authors assert that consumer fears and uncertainty around GMOs are largely created through organized mis- and disinformation campaigns. Many people buy organic food due to the misconception that GMOs are unhealthy or even dangerous. However, this belief is completely unfounded. Not only are GMOs completely safe to eat, but they actually offer numerous advantages. For example, according to a study done by Wilhelm Klumper and Martine Quam on GM technology adoption, GM technology adoption has reduced chemical pesticide use by 37%, increased crop yields by 22%, and increased farmer profits by 68%. Genetically modified crops can be enhanced to be more nutrient dense, to resist pests, which decreases the need for pesticides, and to even be bigger and tastier. The list of benefits goes on and on, as highlighted in a recent article from the Journal of Advanced Zoology, which claims that the development and adoption of genetically modified crops resistant to pests and environmental stress have the potential to address pressing global challenges related to food security and agricultural sustainability. So, after learning of the many benefits of genetic engineering, I hope GMOs no longer seem as intimidating as before. While organic foods are not inherently bad, they're simply not something necessary for nutritional health, as many people seem to believe. Organic foods are usually not worth buying due to the confusing labels, the overpriced products, and the many benefits offered by GMOs. Now, while I have no intention of shaming anyone for buying organic foods, I simply think it's important to understand the differences between GMOs and organic products, and acknowledge that there's little, if any, benefits to opting for organic. So, if you're a broke college student like me who still cares about eating healthy, save yourself some money next time you're at the grocery store and just buy the regular bananas.